Look at that. Really good, right? I bought this aftermarket iPhone 16 Pro housing from AliExpress. And in this video, I'll be using it to convert this iPhone XR to look like an iPhone 16 Pro. Okay, so now I'll take out the screen by taking out the two pentalobe screws with a pentalobe screwdriver. I want to make sure I put everything on a magnet mat, making sure everything is organized. That way it's easy to transfer and know where every part comes out from. This will make any repair a lot easy. So I think this phone has been opened already, so it should come out easy. I'll place it on my heat plate for about 1 minute. After about 1 minute, I'll take it out. Then I'll insert my opening tool between the screen and the frame, trying to create a gap. So once a gap is created, I'll insert my guitar pick in the gap, use it to cut through the adhesive gently. While I'm doing that, I'll be applying some alcohol to also help soften the adhesive. And just going gently up and down. And now I'll go to the other side, do the same thing. Now grab the bottom and wiggle side to side. I think the XR is open to the right, so I'll wiggle all the way to the right. And now it's open. Look to take out the screen's flex cable, but first thing I want to do is disconnect the battery. That way I avoid any short circuits. That's the first thing you always want to do when repairing a phone. You always want to make sure the battery is disconnected. Because if you don't disconnect the battery and start to take out parts, you might end up damaging something, which is never a good start. Now I'll disconnect the battery. Now it's disconnected, I'll take out the other plates. Go in here. Once I take both of them out, I should be able to separate the screen. This plate is out. And now the top plate. This one has 4 screws, 3 with a tri-point screwdriver. Now disconnect the flex cable. Now the screen is separated, I'll put it to the side. Now I want to take out the camera so I can get access to the motherboard. Take out this screw right here. This one right here with this metal piece. Take it out. Make sure I don't break it. I like to hold the top and I'll turn gently. So press it down. Normally I notice that metal breaks if you don't hold it down. Okay, now it's out. I'll take out the 2 screws holding the back camera's plate. So the top one with a Phillips screwdriver and bottom one with a flathead screwdriver. Okay, now the plate is out. I can go ahead and take out the back camera by disconnecting the flex cable. Now the back camera is out. Put it to the side. Okay, next I want to take out the front camera. Take out the flex cables. I think there's about 2 or 3. I'll just disconnect all these ones anyways because I'll still take them out. So I'll just go ahead to take out the motherboard. Disconnect all the flex cables around it. Take the screws out, holding down the motherboard. There's one right here. Another one over here. Okay, I think there's 2 on the top, one right here. And last one all the way to the top. Take out a SIM card reader. So we just take out the screws. There are about 3 of them. We already took 1 out, so there's 2 more left. Make sure you keep this metal piece safe. Also need to take out the SIM card tray. That way I can take out a SIM card reader. So now the tray is out. Push this little pin right here back in. That's what normally helps eject the tray. So push it back in. And now you can see the SIM card reader is out. That was easy. Okay, I missed the screwdriver in the middle. This one right here. And now the motherboard is out. And I'll proceed to take out the battery. So to easily take out the battery, I like to use heat and alcohol. So grab 99% rubbing alcohol and apply below the battery. That way it gets to the adhesive. Put some on the top, same on the bottom, just making sure it gets to the adhesive. And I'll place it on the heat plate just for about 1 minute. And it should be good to take it off then. So after about 1 minute, I'll grab my plastic spudger and start from the top, just wiggling gently side to side. You notice the battery start to come out. Okay, then I'll continue to wiggle. Now you can see it's coming out already. And there your battery's out. That was really easy, right? And now I should be able to take out the front camera. I'll just go below the flex. This should come out easy. And just go to the top. And that's out. Put it away. Yeah, we're going to be needing to take out this pin and transfer it. It's needed for the screen to stay hooked in. So this one doesn't come with it. But on the other side, we can see they're all in there. I'll just take it out real quick and transfer it. If you can see that, it has 2 screws. I'm using a Phillips screwdriver. So 1 and 2. Now that was out. Okay, so there's 3 more things I need to take out. One right there. This little thing right here. Not sure what it's for. Then this last metal for the screen. I'll take that one out first. Also has 2 screws. Now we'll go here. This one has 1 screw. I need some alcohol because there's a little bit of adhesive on it. Use my metal tweezer and that's out. Now I'll take this one, which should be the last thing to take out. Then I'll start the transfer process. And that's everything. Now I'll start to transfer the parts to the iPhone 16 Pro aftermarket housing. Okay, now I'll start to transfer. This should be pretty easy. We'll start with this thing right here. It's a metal piece. I think it helps keep the front camera in place. A little thing right there. Not sure if you guys can see it. It kind of has to sit on this thing right here. You can see it close. You can actually tell where it's supposed to sit. Once it's on, I'll screw it down. I want to make sure it's facing up. Okay, now that's in. Put this so you guys can see it. This is really easy to do, especially when you've done it a couple times. Okay, next I'll put this side things. These are so necessary. I want to make sure they're sitting right. I know it doesn't look important, but these are very important to put in place correctly. Else your screen is not going to sit in firmly. So now the second screw. Okay, now I'll put a second one. You can see it has to sit in this way. But this part facing the wall of the frame. So right here. And I'll put a second screw. Okay, for this one, I'll have to take the SIM card reader out so I can start to put the motherboard on. And I'll take out a SIM card tray. That way I can actually take out the reader. Okay, that's out. I'll take this out. But this doesn't come with the SIM card tray ejector. I'll need to transfer it from this one. There's this little thing right here. Not sure if you can see it right there. That's used to eject the SIM card tray. So it should go in the hole right there if you can see it. So in here, right there, I'm just gonna push it in. Okay, now that's in. Grab the motherboard, make sure it's below all the flex cables that are gonna go above it. You know, connect the flex cables. This one right here, this one right there. And this is for the charger. Okay, that's in, and this is for the wireless charger. That's also in. Okay, then now we'll put back our SIM card reader and connect its flex cable to the motherboard. Okay, now that's connected, I'll screw it down. Start with a SIM card reader. Put the first two screws. So this one right there, and this other one. And I'll put the 6 screws for the motherboard. Starting with this one right here. My flathead screwdriver, I'll put the other 5. So one on the top right, one in the middle right, one in the bottom left. Making sure I'm not pressing down too hard, that way I don't break the back glass. One more at the top. So I put the last one, I'll tighten everything. Okay, now I'll start to tighten them. Okay, now everything looks firm. Put the SIM card tray just to make sure it comes in and out. So it's locked in. I'll just bring it out. You can see it goes in and out. Now it's time to put in the back camera. I'll take this protective film out. And I'll put in the back camera. Connect its flex cable. Put back its plate. Screw it down with 2 screws. One on the top. One on the bottom. Put this metal piece back. Okay, then now I can put back the front camera. We're almost done. Oh, that's all in. I'm liking this so far. Put back the battery and put back the screen. I think that should be about it. So I'll put the battery real quick. So I'll put the adhesive tape on. Okay, starting with the top. Do the same thing to the bottom. Take this out. Okay, now to perfectly align the battery, I like to connect the battery first. So connect the flex cable to the connector. And now I can push it down gently. It's gonna sit in place. I like to do it this way. That way I know the flex cable is at the right position. Because if I put the battery down first, I might miss the location of the flex cable. Okay, then I'll disconnect the battery now. Now it's time to put on the screen. We'll connect it. Really excited to see how this is gonna turn out. Okay, then I'll connect the battery. Now I'll put back the plates, starting with the top one. And I'll start to screw it down. There are 4 screws, one right here. I'll screw them super tight right now, but once they're all in, then I'll tighten them. Second one down there. And the third one over here. The 4th one with a Phillips screwdriver. Then the next plate. So it has 2 screws. So one here and the second one. Now the last plate. This one has 3 screws. So 1, 2, and 3. Now you can go ahead and tighten all the screws. Make sure they're tight enough. Don't force them where you end up stripping the screws. Okay, now it's time to close down the screen. I like to start from the top. Straighten out these hooks here. Just make sure they're straight. And I'll start from the top, lift the bottom, and just make sure it's all locked in. And now I'll go to the bottom, go to the sides. Can you hear it lock in? I know people use glue or adhesive strips to hold down the screen. I won't be needing to use glue just in case I need to open this phone again. Since it's for personal use, I prefer it that way. And now put back the 2 pentlobe screws to also help keep it secure. Okay, screw it down, turn it on, see if it works. Just turned an XR to look like a 16 Pro. It's not an actual 16 Pro. Look at that. Really good, right? You guys think something you guys are going to attempt to do? Maybe give it out as a gift to a friend, family, save some money. That way you don't have to end up spending a lot of money on the actual 16 Pro. Still going to tell you the same thing when you go to the model name. Still tell you an iPhone XR, and though it looks like a 16 Pro back. This is just a way to upgrade my phone. If you'd like to see more videos like this, check the video on the right. And for a repair playlist, check the playlist on the left. Thanks for watching, and I'll see you in the next one.